हाँ
गुड
चले
गुड। हाँ सर, अभी मैं स्टार्ट कर रहा हूँ सर, मैं आपको हैंड ओवर कर दूंगा सेशन। बादल सर, मैं आपको हैंड ओवर सेशन। ओके, गुड मॉर्निंग।
ओके।
एक मिनट, लाइव हो रहा है सर।
गुड मॉर्निंग
सर मैं आपको सेशन हैंड ओवर करूंगा, उसके बाद आप शुरू कर देना, ठीक है सर। गुड मॉर्निंग टू ऑल ऑफ यू
ओके
and wish you happy World Environment Day today. So for the ESTDP on dairy business management during and post COVID-19, today is the technical session 5. So welcome to all in the technical session. Sir, we have total 1708 participants for this ESTDP. So for this technical session 5, we have got great scientists, two scientists, one from Maharashtra and another from India, Karnal. So I will introduce our experts, Dr. D.N. Badar sir, Professor, Dairy Chemistry, College of Dairy Technology, Barudpur sir, and sir is ex-dean of Faculty of Dairy Technology, Maharashtra Animal Fishery Science University, Nagpur. Sir, having the 33-year experience in teaching, research, extension activities, sir has published many more publications in national and international recognized journals with high impact factor. Sir, having the national and international recognition also in the field of dairy microbiology as well as dairy chemistry. Sir, having the sir has published more than 30 research article in national and international journals. Sir, having the vast experience as per the extension activity concerns. So welcome sir on the platform of digital platform of Parul University. Our second expert is Dr. Hina Sharma madam. Hina Sharma madam is a scientist in Dairy Technology Division, National Dairy Research Institute, India, Karnal. As per the qualification concern of Hira madam, ma'am has completed BVSC, MUSC and PhD in livestock product technology. As per the award and recognition concern, ma'am having the 3 best poster oral presentation awards in national and international conferences. Ma'am has received the fellowship from ICR, JRF as a SRF and merit scholarship from ICR India. As per the research project concern, Dr. Hina madam is acting as a principal investigator in more than 5 projects in her credit. Dr. Hina ma'am attended 5 months international training program, Oklahoma State University of Oklahoma, USA. The training funded by the NIHEP IDA. Hina ma'am conducted the many more workshop and trainings in her institute. As per the publication concern, ma'am has published more than 15 research and scientific articles in national and international journal with high impact factor. Welcome Hina ma'am on the platform of Parul University. So I will hand over the session to Dr. D.N. Badar sir. D.N. Badar sir.
good morning everybody.
Please start
Can you
your
listen
camera.
me now, Dr. K?
Yes sir, you are audible, but please start your camera.
Shall I proceed?
Yes sir, please start your camera. You are not visible. Please sir, please. Yes sir.
Okay, now. Can you
Please
listen
start
me,
it.
Dr. K?
Yes sir, you are audible. Please start. You are visible and audible. Please start.
Yeah. Good morning to everybody. Today is a very special day, that is Environmental Day. So I convey the best wishes to all of you. And today is again another special day as the birth anniversary of Sant Kabir. So for that day also I wish you all the best. And now I am thankful to the Parul University for organizing such extensive and excellent way of the webinar. They have invited the dignitaries from the all corner of the countries. So I congratulate to Dr. Kere and his team, including Dr. Bridges and also other supporting staff. Today we are in the very odd situations of the COVID, in which almost all the part of the country in the lockdown zone, except few states which are still in the green zone, and there is no touch of the COVID. But irrespective of that, it is our job to sustain in such condition and provide some ways and means to fight with such odd situations. So now I will start my presentation in this regard, that is a dairy personal health, hygiene and effective sanitization as a preventive measures. As I have to again share the presentation, or you will share from that side, Dr. Kere? Just a minute. Close the screen. हेलो
हाँ सर बोलिए.
Okay,
हाँ सर एक
can
मिनट.
you listen me now?
Yes sir, it's visible.
Is it visible or not?
Visible sir, visible.
Yeah. So I would like to introduce you with the situation in the COVID. Not only the India but whole world is suffering because of some previous negligence from all the corner of the strategies, the country administrators and so on. Basically, I would like to introduce about you the corona
सर मोबाइल
virus.
आडवा करा ना.
Corona virus.
सर मोबाइल
तसंच आहे.
ओके
Yes, it is horizontal.
ओके.
So coronavirus is cause several respiratory infections. Some are mild, some are severe. So accordingly, we designate the name of that virus, that is a MERS, SARS, and so on. That is what? My Middle East respiratory syndromes, severe acute respiratory syndromes, and the most of the recently, that is a novel virus, that is a COVID-19, which had made havoc throughout the world. And there are many more strategies suggested by International Dairy Federations, World Health Organization, Indian Council of Medical Research, and so on. So I would like to focus on the topic, that is a dairy personal health, hygiene. Can I continue or something is the interruption is there?
Sir,
Brijesh?
1 second. Vijay sir,
Any problem is
एक
there?
मिनट सर, एक मिनट सर.
do you have the presentation of
Shall I continue? Yeah, I have
please
uploaded the
do present.
presentation.
because it is not visible proper.
सर बादल सर, हेलो सर, आप स्टॉप शेयरिंग कीजिए.
अच्छा, वन ऑफ द सीरीज.
स्टॉप शेयरिंग कीजिए. हाँ, मैं शेयर करता हूँ प्रेजेंटेशन. आपके डेस्कटॉप
हाँ,
पे
ठीक
दिखेगा
है.
वो. हाँ, मैं शेयर करता हूँ सर.
ओके,
स्टॉप प्रेजेंटिंग कीजिए. ओके, मी शेअर करतो. तुम्ही बोला.
माय साइड इट वाज नॉट.
नाही, इट्स नॉट विजिबल सर. आय डोंट नो व्हाय, व्हॉट इज.
I have shared it.
ओके, आय विल शेअर.
Share it. I will continue while you manage things. So
1 minute. sir.
dairy, nothing is there, Dr. K, on the screen. It doesn't matter for me.
Okay, sir. It will come within second.
It is visible to all now.
Yes, sir. आप देख लीजिए.
Shall I continue me?
Yes, sir.
Vijay sir, go in presentation mode, please.
Yes, sir. Sir, please continue.
So sorry for interruption. Now I will continue it. So this, we have divided our presentation in three parts. One is emphasize on the health of the individuals, including dairy personals. Another is on the hygiene, and third one is on the sanitation. In the ICMR, Indian Dairy, International Dairy Federation, even the Indian Dairy Association and World Health Organization, all these regulatory bodies have given the directives and they have taken very seriously the hygiene and hygiene practices throughout the dairy and food industry. They have given certain instructions to the food business operator. Till I have not started from the slide, I am just discussing with you the preamble of the topic.
Okay, sir.
So, food business operators are directed by this authority, especially international dairy federations, to take care of their workers, the personals, the consumers, and one of the media have recorded the say of MD of Mother Dairy Delhi. He said, we have sanitized from cow to consumer, so nothing is left. We have taken every care to prevent the COVID-19. Now I will shift to my topic, that is dairy personal health. In this scenario, we have to see the epidemiology of this COVID-19. It is basically the respiratory infections and it transmitted through the inhalation. So that's why everywhere, now including the health facility providing staff or healthcare staff also in the uniform of the surgeon, that it may be the helper, that is the nurses or the supporting staff or the doctor in OPD, they all are in the uniform of the surgeon to just protect themselves and to avoid the transmission of the infection from in or out. So like this COVID scenario have made its impact throughout the world, including country. Now these three terms are essential to understand everybody, that is the endemic, epidemic and pandemic. Endemic refers to the constant presence or prevalence of the disease or infectious agent in the population within a geographic area. It remains constant. It is never eradicated. We will find rarely patients, or it remains constant in a particular zone, region, area, or the part. But epidemic refers to an increase and often sudden in the number of the cases of a disease above what is normally expected in the population of the same area or in the particular area or the region. Third one is a pandemic. It refers to an epidemic that has spread over several countries, continents, regions, and usually affecting large number of the people. And now we are in the pandemic situation of the COVID-19. Now to fight with this situation, everyone has to care. Central objective of all this is health of the individuals, and to protect the health of the individuals, we are supposed to protect health not only by the physical barrier, but also we are supposed to have a very appropriate diet. In the slide, I have not mentioned the quantum, but whatever you request through daily diet, that expects protein, carbohydrate, fat, vitamin and minerals. Recent documentations and the report indicate that even the people are not consuming appropriate quantity of the water throughout the day, and that's why they are having many disorders which are related with nephritis, which are related with gastrointestinal problem, and so on. So water, even though it is available in the ample quantity, in the quality, and so on, but then also people are reluctant because they do not have the awareness, especially the college student. We have noted this problem many times. Students are suffering from the kidney stone and so related problem. The basic reason of this that they are not consuming the appropriate water. Then we think more about the macronutrients, that is the carbohydrate, protein, and lipid. Our body never prefer as a source of energy any another macronutrient other than the carbohydrate. We are supposed to get around 50% energy requirements from the carbohydrates only, and around 30% from the 30 to 40% from the lipid or fat, and remaining one from the protein. Protein never used as a source of the energy, but it is one of the building block of your muscles, tissues, and so on. The protein which you consume must contain the 9 essential amino acids, then it will be considered as a complete protein. Otherwise, it is an incomplete protein. So, these 9 essential amino acids are very much essential to have your basal metabolic activity in your body regularly in optimum way, and to have impact of this on your health. There are many more reports in the country that around more than 85% population in the country is suffering from the protein deficiency, and some of them are having the protein malnutritions, protein energy malnutritions. They are not energetic because of the reason they are not getting the appropriate quantum or adequate content which is required, recommended by ICR as a required daily intake. They are not available, that is not the reason, but people are not aware about this fact. So that's why the Indian diet or Indian plate of the diet is always lacking in the protein. We are extremely rich in a carbohydrate and fat, but we are very, very poor in the protein. From the vendors' food to the organized sector food, they are very rich in a carbohydrate and fat, but they are deficient in the protein. Simultaneously, we are also not serious about the vitamins and mineral requirements. The whole grain of the food, any full cereals, it is enough with all kinds of the vitamins and mineral, including vegetable, fruits, and so on. We require almost more than 11 minerals in a day and 13 vitamins. All those are available in the natural way in most of the fruit sources, vegetable sources, or food grain sources also. However, something is wrong. चल रहा नहीं है उधर presentation? Dr. Kele? Dr. Kele, can you listen me?
Third present.
Can you listen me? Hello? Hello? Can you
Sir,
listen
you
me?
are audible. Yes sir, carry on.
हाँ, yes.
अगर कुछ रहेगा इश्यू तो मैं बोलूंगा.
Yes.
Carry on.
Impact of this. Now you shift to the next that slide which was already on the screen. वही आप उसको display करो. Impact of this. Prior to that. This one. Read it. We are expected, because of the negligence about the diet and daily intake, just to fill our hunger. It does not mean you are having the nutritious diet or the appropriate diet which is required to you. To fulfill the thirst or hunger, it is just to fill up the gap. We are literate, at least the dairy personals. We are supposed to be cautious about our diet. Impact of this is in the this slide that you can find 45 to 60% water level is expected in the woman body. How much? 45% to 60%. The volume is in between the 2 liter to 2.5 liter extendable to 3 liter. According to your physics, that we'll discuss further. And for male, it is expected from 50% to 65%. This water level is also not appropriate in many more individuals. It can be just checked by the body belt or some body sensors are there from which you can check it. So this is a very neglecting part from the individuals and which will invite the susceptibility, the number of that viruses, bacteria and so on. Because once you are once you are having the strong immunity, there will be no any problem to get infect from this type of the infections. Even the ICMR have issued one note that is known as what? IPC. Infection, prevention and control. So we go for the control and treatment. We have to be stick up to the prevention. We have to keep our health healthy. And for that, you are supposed to consume all this in an appropriate quantity. Carbohydrate, fat and protein. I already pointed out we are very negligible. Count that person having the healthy protein content in their body. Above 80%, they are deficient. However, water which is even available with ample quantity and quality, then also people are reluctant to consume this water and impact is reflected in this slide. If it is below 45%, you are lacking in your health status. If it is above, there is no chance. 60%, then also you are having some kind of the disorders. Next. Now we will look after about the body fat. There are many more myths about the fat. No doubt fat is harmful for the health, but we required always saturated fat, unsaturated fat, that is the saturated fatty acids, unsaturated fatty acid, polyunsaturated fatty acid in the ratio of around 30-40% respectively. PUFA requires around 40% among the fat which you consume. And this also, if it is found in the range of 20% to 35% in case of the woman, then consider she is a healthy. And in case of the male, it is from 15% to 25% according to the age. It is vary from age to age. Up to 40, it is expected. In between 20 to, it is expected from the 7% to 20%. In case of 40 to 59, it is expected around 10% to 22%. In above 60, it is expected around 12% to 25%. That is what the chart, the slide itself is a well explanatory. Whether you are under fat, you are over fat, or you are obese. This will indicate if you are unhealthy or obese, and you know there is a much more load on the health paraphernalia or the health system of the country of overweight and obese because of their visceral fat which is located or which is stored in the abdominal area of the human being or the body of the individuals. If it is above around 12 to 14%, then it is in the danger zones. 10% is also a healthy one. So that will be displayed in the next slide. Okay, next slide. Prior to that, हाँ. Now this fat range you can learn very well from this slide, and you can have this from the concerned organizers after the session. We are also not very much healthy in case of the bone mass. That is, total weight of the bone is expected in the ratio of the body weight. Those having the weight around, for case of the female, 50 kg, the bone weight is expected around 1.95 kg. Those are between 50 kg to 75 kg, the bone mass is expected around 2.40 kg. And those are above 70 kg, they requires around 2.95 kg. In case of the male, the bone mass is required somewhat higher. Those having around 65 kg weight, they requires bone mass around 2.65 kg. And those between 65 to 95 kg, they requires 3.29 kg. And around 95 kg, they requires 3.69 kg. If you are not having optimum in this, it means you are lacking in the calcium, one of the important major minerals which requires around 1200 gram per day. And we dairy people providing the product which are very much rich in the calcium, and it is a very optimum observations can be carried out through the product which are supposed to be prepared from the milk or milk based product. So health is very important. All things are having the physical or the peripheral barrier from which we can protect ourselves from the COVID. But simultaneously, we are supposed to protect ourselves from the internal health. Internal medicines are several thousand times powerful than your external medicines. That's why you try to boost your immunity, innate as well as, if requires, the artificial. The innate, acquired and artificial immunity. Mainly this type of the outbreaks found in the areas where the peoples are lacking in their immunity. The crowdy occupations is one of the reason for the COVID, but along with that, the immunity is not up to the mark. That is one of the reason. And to protect your immunity, you just check your diet, including carbohydrate, fat, and the protein. You do not neglect the protein. Protein and vitamins and minerals are play very vital role to boost your immunity. So always supposed to have the diet, or your plate should be rich in the protein, vitamins, and mineral, and which you can get from the raw fruits, salads, and so on, including the whole food grains. Instead of frying, you used to the practice of boiling or steaming the food while cooking the food, so that you can minimize the losses of the vitamins and mineral during the cooking, not minerals, but vitamins during the cooking. Even there are available in the market the wetlock cookers through which you can retain the vitamins content of your product while cooking. And this is about the health. Now we'll shift to the next topic, that is what? Next part of our presentation, that is hygiene. Prior to that, one more. This slide indicate there are 9 kind of the personality focus in the chart. 4, 5, 6 is average, means you are healthy among the healthy individuals. But if you are 1, 2, 3, then you are having the higher fat and less muscle mass or the bone mass. If you are 7, 8, 9, then you are under fat, undernourished, or you are having the poor muscles also. So this indicates that you are supposed to maintain the ratio of fat and muscle mass. That should not, that I have already shown you the scale for male, female and various age group. So you find out yourself, you are somewhere among the 1 to 9. So if you are not in a 4, 5, 6, you maintain yourself in that, so that your immunity will be boost up and you will protect yourself on the health background only from the not only COVID but all kind of the either viral, bacterial, waterborne, airborne and so on, all foodborne infections you can protect yourself. This is a inhalation, means for COVID whenever we talk in, we are just how to take a care of respiratory hygienes. Now next is a part. Now to irrespective of this, many policemen, militarymen, they are also get affected by the COVID. Means along with this, we have to also take a shelter of this, what is called social distancing. Then the personal hygiene and cleaning and sanitation. Why we are required the social distancing? Because whenever either individual is having COVID infections, many times there is no any symptoms, so it indicates he is a healthy carrier and he is a more dangerous than the COVID patient. That he is looking like a healthy man, but whenever he is coughing, sneezing or even talking, he releases number of the droplet and droplet nuclei through which we can inhale. He can infect to the individuals whosoever it may be, come in his contact within the range of 1 to 1 meter, that is indicated by the government directives. At least we have to maintain that physical distance or the social distance between the two individuals, just to avoid to get yourself infected by means of the inhalation, if that source is available around the person who is either having the symptoms of COVID or not having the symptoms of the COVID. That's why there are very special isolation wards for the COVID patients with all kind of the precautions. Then personal hygiene. Hygiene is nothing but, according to the definition of the hygiene by WHO or even the directives by the IDF, it is the package of the practices to prevent the contamination, but in present scenario also the infection. Whatever in the previous era we are supposed to take care in the hospital, now we are supposed to take that care on the road. Because in the outbreaks, many more individuals are affected. And that's why physical distancing is very much important. And throughout the day-to-day routine activities, you have seen it on the road, in the dairy, especially in the dairy, you have to maintain the social distancing for the reason to protect your all personals which involved in the processing, procurement and the even the delivery or marketing of the said product. Because you are providing a very nutritious dish in this lockdown period also. So I forgot this, that we must salute to our all dairy personals. They have taken very painstaking effort during this spread. We found decline in the some initial days, 15-20 days. Now everything is in optimum way. Dairy are doing well and they are providing, they are processing, and whenever there was a problem of the in the initial phase, they have converted the milk into the solid milk like a butter and milk powder, so on. So we must salute like other individuals, doctors, nurses, they have taken the care of the health, but we have taken the care of the nutrition. So our dairy personnel also deserve the salute from the society for this purpose, and I salute 3 times to the all dairy personals, including dairy technocrat. Now I will discuss just on the hygiene. Next, Dr. Kele, next slide. For personal hygiene, you required at least avoid a close contact. In the initial days, the shake hand and the just to meet to each other, the way we have total scenario get changed. So because of the point number 1, to avoid the close contact. Frequent cleaning and sanitations. You do not feel that I have cleaned my hands before some time. Whenever you come in contact or in touch with any materials, we are not supposed to predict whether there is any contaminations from any individuals on that touching point or that contact point, which may carry by you. So whenever you come in contact with such type of the physical matters, you are always supposed to do the cleaning and sanitation. As per the recommendation, hand wash we carry usually, but retain either the sanitizer or the soap which you use for the cleaning. 20-second contact time between the hand and your sanitizer or the, we can say, soap. Mainly the alcohol-based sanitizers are recommended and they are frequently used. These are common for the dairy processing. We are already adopted this system since our establishment time, but right now we are supposed to be more cautious about the respiratory hygienes. That too, good respiratory hygienes. You are always with the mask. Whenever you are in the community, whenever you are in the society, you always wear the mask. Even you can advise to the person who is without mask. Now government have made a penalty for that purpose. But individually follow these things, there is no need of the penalty. Respiratory hygiene is very special importance in this COVID scenario because it is get transmitted by means of the inhalation. Respiratory tract is affecting site, so it is always supposed to protect the respiratory tract by means of the mask. Now people have aware about this, and there are varieties of the masks are available in the market or worldwide. From 50 rupees to 5,000 rupees is the cost of the mask which is available in the market because of the awareness among the people. But that is not important. Important is what? There must be a physical barrier between the environment and your respiratory systems. And that barrier should not keep you from that is difficulty in the respiration. That care also you have to take. Respiration should not be affected, but contamination should not be reached to you to cause infection. Now, what are the benefit of this mask? One survey made, and accordingly that if 2 individuals are there, one is holding the mask and another is not holding the mask, the individual holding the mask get protected 70%, and those not holding the mask, not wearing the mask, there are 50% chances to get contaminated. And if both of them wear the mask, in that case we reduce the probability of the transmission of this particular disease or any kind of the respiratory infections up to 1.5%. Means 70% to 1.5% reduction can be simply obtained by the use of the mask, and which is not a difficult task. It has no any impact on your health also. So protect yourself with this mask. It is my request, it is my advice to communicate this to everyone, our dairy personnel from procurement, processing and also the marketing. Every individual should wear the mask with the intention of the understanding what is important, not as a moderate fashion. They should get idea why we are wearing the mask, why we are wearing the mask, and so on. Next. Now these are the means, all the milk parlor, same food parlor or some kind of the other business, they have maintained the social distancing, and these are the some of the scenario which are snapped by the media. Because this is essential. It is not the fashion or it is not the compulsion from the government side just as a funny matter. It is just to avoid the inhalation between the 2 persons. social distancing is important along with your mask wearing. And these are just slides, nothing to explain in this. Next, these are the ways to maintain the social distancing. Next, now mask and your hand gloves, they will protect you, provided you should take precautions while wearing them or while removing them. Both the time you have to take every precautions. You should not have touch to the external part of this mask as well as of your hand gloves. If possible, you should handle it at very periphery, inner periphery of your either hand gloves or the mask. Otherwise, the weapon which you are using for the protection, it will provide you the additional infections if you do not careful about wearing or removing of these two kind of the physical barriers between the environment and your body. Next. Now, the last part of our presentation, that is sanitation. According to this IPC order, infection prevention and control, this IPC and whole sanitation system is zero if there is no ample and quality water available at all the required points. Because without washing, you cannot maintain the sanitation and hygiene. The scenario is not satisfactory in many more hospitals, in many more local place or some function arranging place. We found that there is no availability of the water, and that is a big hurdle to get success from this sanitation and the hygiene practices. Water should be available. We use this word wash, means water, sanitation and hygiene. These are coordinating with each other. Without water, you cannot have the sanitation. You cannot have the hygiene. So, it is duty of the every administrator in the institute, in the dairy farm, in the dairy plant, or even at the place where you required hygiene and sanitations, water should be available in the ample quantity. Otherwise, you cannot get success from these sanitations. Sanitation, wherever you are having the touching points, especially I am talking about now in the dairy processing plant, try to maximize the atomization so that there is a minimum human touch. And even many more have discovered the robot to carry the things from here and there. But till date, we are not following it in our many plants might have given focus to this issue. Wherever you minimize the human contact, there are minimum chances of the transmission. Whenever we are talking the dedications, we one of that is a whenever we are talking about the healthcare system, they have to prevent the infection. So, severity is different, but contamination leads to the infections. So, we should not wait for the to have sanitation, appropriate quality of the water, and which is a potable water, which is a domestic water, so that there will be no try for the national days. Can take very fun, but very important is your health. Do not neglect to your health. You have since ancient time we are very neglecting our health care. We are having our routine activities. We have run away from home to our working place and come back, and whenever we get a hunger feeling, we fill something to our stomach. That is not the care of the diet. As a dairy technologist, you should take care of your health and hygiene and sanitation. We can boost our immunity first, and then we can boost the open of the physical barrier, and thus we can have control over this COVID scenario. And I hope till there is no any report, there is any transmission of this virus via dairy product or via any food product, that is the fortunate part. And we always have to advise this message to the society. We are not vehicle for this vehicle. Our product are not vehicle for this virus. The vehicle for this virus is only the droplet and droplet nuclei, or the physical place where this droplet and droplet nuclei get sediment. If you come in contact with this material, hello, just I will conclude, Mr. K. I will
Yes, sir.
conclude.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. So,
Yeah, carry on, carry on.
so once more, I thanks to the organizing committee as well as their supporting staffs, and I am thankful to have your interactions with our institute forever. It will be continue, I hope.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Can you listen me or not?
Yes, yes, sir. You are audible.
So thus we conclude our presentation, and thanks, be safe and be fit. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Respected Badar sir, for a great informative and pictorial presentation on dairy personal health, hygiene, effective sanitation as a precautive measures. Now I hand over the session to Dr. Hina Sharma ma'am.
Dr. Kele.
Ma'am, camera on.
Now the time.
It's on, sir.
मेरा चालू रखना.
Sir, up. Hello. No, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Okay, carry on.
Okay. So, good afternoon, all of you. So, Dr. Kele for giving me this opportunity, information with you, and I thank all of you to listen to me. The topic is scope of goat milk and its products in India. So I will be discussing about goat milk products in India and globally, how its demand is increasing nowadays, and more concerned now, what are the health attributes, and for entrepreneurs, the breeds, Indian goat milk breeds, which are India, and we can start with the farm production. So let me share the presentation now. Is it? Hello.
Ma'am.
So, ये दिख रहा है सर?
Yes, yes, please.
Okay. So, we will. Yeah, it's enlarged now. So we'll discuss about scope of goat. So as we all know, around 33.8% growth in the decade.
मैडम आवाज नहीं आ
6
रही
of
मैडम हेलो हेलो
sir.
मैडम आप कैमरा ऑफ कीजिए, आपका नेटवर्क का प्रॉब्लम है, कैमरा ऑफ some network problem is there.
Now fine.
Okay, carry on.
Slide.
Hello.
So,
Ma'am, network problem is there.
2 minutes. I
गोट मिलता है।
बाजार सर माइक माइक बंद कीजिए।
बंद है सर, बंद है
मायक्रोफोन चालू
नाही? एक मिनिट,
मायक्रोफोन बंद करा, तुम्ही राहा बिझी।
अरे बंद झाला माझा माझा एक
क्लिक करना है, वो लिंक दिया है उसके ऊपर क्लिक करना है। हाँ मेल के विजय के
तुमने क्या किया है खरे साहब, दोनों जगह हिना मैडम का ही नाम डाल दिया है, मेरा दिख रहा ही नहीं उसमें। अच्छा एक मिनट,
नहीं नहीं आप भी है सर, है सर आप भी है। रीना मैडम प्रेजेंटिंग कर रहे हैं इसलिए
मैं निकाल लेता हूँ ये।
नहीं, कैरी ऑन सर, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, सिर्फ माइक्रोफोन ऑफ कीजिए।
हाँ ठीक है।
ब्रिजेश सर, हेलो ब्रिजेश सर, सर 2 मिनट स्टॉप कीजिए, मैडम क्या नेटवर्क का प्रॉब्लम है, लाइव स्टॉप कीजिए।
made. Now the question comes that it is a STTP, means it is a long, about 1 week program to train the teacher. Whenever there is a technical education, normally inception of the teachers are without any training. So the need of a training to the teachers, so those who are joining the technical education is badly needed, in which we used to call as induction training, or we call the orientation program maybe of 3-4 weeks. But as so far this STTP is concerned, that is what we can understand to enhance that knowledge, or what is changes that has come, because a lot of things which became obsolete, it should be rather refresher. So different type of forms are there, to which we are called as faculty development program, or we call it a short-term training program, or even we call it a refresher programs. And recent that in technical education, not only in technical education, in higher education of stress to train the teachers. And for that various arrangements are made. Especially we know the RUSA, which is one of the fund, Rashtriya Uchchata Fund is kept for the training the teachers. It may be a FDP, or it may be STTP, or it may be a refresher course, or it may be a course